All new today.
I'm in the heart of historic Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Today I'm talking to the people, taking their questions, and we're really looking for solutions. Let's do it.
A mother copes with the loss of her son.
You don't need the pain to stay connected with him.
Well, we're taking it to the streets this season, and today I am in Philadelphia. Now, recently, I received an email from a girl in Philadelphia named Kate. She wrote to me about someone she called the most amazing woman ever. She was talking about her mother, Mary. She's helping the troops with an organization called Operation Bedding. Let me tell you, there's a story behind how it all started. Now, I met her on the historic battleship New Jersey. Take a look. Mary.
Hi.
Dr. Phil, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Well, they found you a dry spot.
Yes, they did.
What kind of day is this for us? I mean,
this is a Philadelphia day.
It is an ugly, rainy day, so why don't we go inside where we can sit down and have a conversation? Because I want to talk to you.
Okay.
All right, let's go this way. Okay, we're going to step right through
Okay.
here. So,
Thanks.
hold your hand there. Tell me about Adam.
Adam was just a great kid. You know, he's my oldest of 7. He joined the Marines because of 9/11. He was over in Iraq 8 weeks, and I got a phone call on a Sunday morning, and he had said, you know, Mom, conditions are kind of rough here. Can you get some sheets and some pillows? And I said, sure. And he said, but I need 40. And I went, what? He said, I need 40. Anything you send me, I need it to be in the amount of 40 because I don't want anybody to get left out. Not everybody gets mail. Well, that Friday, Adam was killed. And after all the packages are sent to our boys overseas, I like to come and see my boy. Initially, my thought was, instead of flowers, we'll just ask for donations and then fulfill his last request. Well, I have to tell you, the response from the military was so overwhelming that I knew this effort must continue. And since that time, we've sent over 10,000 packages to our troops.
I'm so glad that you're doing that, and I'm so proud that you're doing it, and I just cannot imagine what it's like to get that phone call that your son has been killed.
It's the first thing I think about when I open my eyes in the morning and the last thing I think about when I close them.
What do you think? What goes through your mind?
He'll never get married, or, you know, he'll never hear his first baby's cry. Just the sound of his voice, you know. My question sometimes is, you know, am I numbing my grief by just keeping so busy? You know, if I feel really sad, I just get really busy, and I don't know how healthy that is sometimes.
Have you been honest with yourself about this loss? Is this something that is still an open wound with you every day?
Sometimes. Sometimes I think if I work hard enough, it'll come through that door. My biggest fear is, you know, if I get okay with it, then, you know, maybe he'll think he didn't mean that much to me. But if I'm okay with it.
That is such an honest comment and such an honest question. Let me tell you, don't make the mistake of thinking that the depth and breadth of your love for him is mirrored by the depth and breadth of your grieving for him. If you say, if I stop hurting, then I only loved him this much. If I keep hurting, then I loved him this much. That is a mistake that so many people make, and it's not true. It's because what'll happen is you'll catch yourself laughing, and you'll go, how can I laugh? I have a dead son. Do you not feel guilty when you do that?
Absolutely.
If Adam was sitting here
I'll say
today,
it to anybody, but absolutely.
if Adam was sitting here today, would he say, Mom, if you love me, show me through your tears.
Oh, no.
Show me through your suffering. Or would he say, Mom, if you loved me, and I know you did, celebrate my life. I don't want to be a burden. You will never, ever get over this. You will never, ever forget this. But there is a point in time where you have to say, I want to celebrate his life instead of mourn his death. And you can't do both. Those are mutually exclusive. You got to make a choice.
I do want to be okay, and I know that he wouldn't want me to be crying and be sad.
You don't need the pain to stay connected with him. And that's what you believe. You believe if the pain goes, you will lose connection. True?
True.
me saying?
It's time.
Because I don't want to just have a conversation with you. I
No,
want
you're
to change your life.
Yeah.
I want to change the
didn't
way
expect
you're.
this.
I want to change the way you're walking through
Okay.
this life.
Okay, it's time. I didn't expect a pivotal moment, but I feel like it's time. I'm just going to remember today as celebration. That's just what I'm going to say every morning. Let's celebrate. It's a tremendous gift that I've just received, and I'll be always grateful to Dr. Phil.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Have you thought about our conversation since we had it?
Absolutely.
What'd you think about it?
I actually feel like a weight has been lifted. You gave me permission to let go of some of that pain, and I think I needed that, so thank you.
Well, I can't tell you what it means to me to hear that. I wonder sometimes if people know how truly seriously I take what I do. I studied your story. I anguished over it. That's why I told you that day. I didn't want us to have a conversation. I wanted to change the way you go through the rest of your life. And it was a privilege to sit there and talk to you. It was a privilege to have a chance to lift him up and honor him again. And I got some more important things I want to talk to you about right after the break. Well, we're talking with Mary, whose son was killed in Iraq. And to honor him, she started a charity called Operation Bedding, which helps supports the troops overseas. Now, it was interesting when we were talking about that, you couldn't hear a pin drop in this whole park out here. I want you to know people care about what has happened here to your son. I mean, it's really true. And listen, Operation Bedding puts together these care packages for these kids, and the supplies that they need, and you can help with this at home: socks, bug spray, baby wipes, razors, toothpaste, Slim Jims, moisture lotion, gum, beef jerky, foot powder, washcloths, shaving cream, toothbrushes, packets of tuna, no cans, power bars, hard candy, sheets, eye drops, and cash. You know, a lot of cash. Now, we do have a surprise for you, because we talked to several companies who heard about Operation Bedding and about your terrific work, and they want to donate some things. So from Sears, we've got hundreds of pillows, bed sheets, washcloths, Kmart, assorted toiletries and food products, Schick razors, Reach toothbrushes, SC Johnson Off insect repellent, King of Prussia Mall, a $1,000 gift certificate. And these companies have kicked this off, and you're doing such great work. And you know that Robin and I have the Dr. Phil Foundation. Yes. We want to help it get going with this check for $10,000. that we can share all of this with you. And so I assume this will help.
Yes, very much
Okay.
so. Yes,
All right.
thank you.
Anything you want to say to the folks here today?
I do want to thank Philadelphia for your support, because you guys are the reason why we got off the ground. Our local support is really what got us lost. So thank you, Philadelphia.
Well, now it's your turn. If you want to help Mary support our troops and make their lives overseas more comfortable, go to drphil.com for information on Operation Bedding. We'll have it there so everybody can see what's going on. This will be a jump start. And I want you to know that people care about what you're doing, and they care about the sacrifice you made for all of your family right here. Guys, be proud. We'll be right back.